back to the message from the mayor on a beautiful day here in the city of Enterprise, Alabama. We're enjoying some beautiful weather, and if you're like me, that lifts my spirit and helps me to know that there are brighter days ahead of all of us. In fact, I think many of us are feeling somewhat better about our situation now that the businesses and the restaurants have been able to open back up. The owners and the managers and certainly the customers I've talked to are thankful, very thankful, that they can open their doors again, even if it's on a limited basis. At this time, it is still going in the right direction. I thank all of the businesses who are making an effort to follow the safety guidelines set forth by the governor and the CDC to help protect both employees and customers. You're doing a good job. We know the struggles are not over, but we also are glad to see you up and running again. At the same time, let us remember that this health crisis is not over. I encourage everyone to continue to cover your coughs and sneeze, wear a mask, wash your hands regularly, and practice social distancing. It may seem that we said this over and over, but it cannot be stressed enough that we have to take some personal responsibility in getting us through this. If you're at high risk to be badly affected by the virus, please stay limited your travel outside the home. It's so important to do this, and here's why. As you've seen across the country, COVID-19 can be deadly. I'm sorry to say that Coffee County now has a death attributed to the virus. We have 158 total confirmed cases in Coffee County. The total is not continuing to rise, and that is a concern. But there is encouraging news in this. Officials tell us that only 1/3 of the infected people are sick at this time. The majority have recovered, so that is a step in the right direction, and we send best wishes for a quick recovery to everyone who has been stricken with this horrible disease. While we continue to stem the spread of disease, we are also trying to get back to other normal aspects of our lives. I commend the Enterprise City Schools for coming up with a plan to honor their 2020 graduates with a ceremony marking this milestone. The plan is to have 4 graduations with the class divided into 4 groups. It may not be the ceremony that they envisioned at the beginning of the year, but I think it's a great plan for students and their families due to the circumstances that we are under. We here at the City of Enterprise congratulate each of the 480 graduates on their accomplishment and wish them well as they start this new chapter in their lives. Enterprise State Community College is also being creative and innovative with a graduation this year. They will have a virtual commencement May 18th at 5 p.m. Congratulations to all the ESCC graduates. You are also starting a new journey in life, and we wish you all the best. We want to say thank you, a special thank you to our Enterprise Police Department and each officer and employee that works each day to protect and serve our citizens. This week is National Police Week, a time to honor all those who wear the uniform and take those to put themselves in danger for the sake of this community. It is also a time to honor the fallen who have given their lives in that service. Being a police officer is a tough job, and often a thankless job, and one that requires contact with the best and the worst of society. Today is probably the most dangerous and challenging time in our recent history for police officers. But let's never take them for granted. After all, where would we be without them? We are proud of our police department, and we ask the public to respect them and their job and the job that they do. And for those of you who have not filled out your 2020 census, please remember to do so. It's easy. You can go to the website, censusalabama.gov, or you can call 844-330-2020. And I still want to mention about the City Hall is open on Monday, and we are still practicing safety both for our citizens and our employees. And we ask that you please, if you have business here, come and do what you need to do and to be able to move in the right direction. Now, about Fort Rucker, we want to mention too that they are still practicing safety out there, and that they have quarantined their people to the point that where they are not supposed to be so many miles away from the post, and those that are returning back and forth, they are checking the temperatures and things of that sort. Unless you are retired or you go out there for medicine or see the doctor, then we should kind of somewhat curb our visit out to Fort Rucker. Please have a safe week. Enjoy the weather this weekend. Visit one of our city parks. Return to church if your church has been chosen to restore it. And also, please protect yourself. Protect those around you. And I will see you again next week. Have a good day.